Hi! It's working. Hi! Had to have one technical issue. But it's fine now. Can you believe that everything was going wrong before I started this stream? My webcam didn't want to work. My microphone wouldn't work. The software kept crashing. But here we are nonetheless. Finally. Play blood. Bloody blood. And bits of sick. Hi Dan, how you doing then? For those of you wondering, this is not the first time I've played Death Wish. The last stream is full of pain and torture and the constant question of when people enjoy this. Which I will continue to ask during the course of this. Though, I have found that most people will go, I like the way this sucks. That's just the way blood is. And you know what? Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because the people want to see me suffer. Suffer I shall. But I hope you've all had a good week. If not, I hope your week gets better. Maybe I do like the misery, Dan. Maybe I do like the misery. Megabyte Blood Rocks. Seriously love this game back in the day. You still have the CD-ROM on your shelf from the MS-DOS days. I'd kill for even just a CD-ROM. I'm envious of everyone with the big boxes. I'm envious of the CD-ROMs. I wish I would have built up a more physical connection. And collection. But these days, most of my collection is on Steam and GOG. You know what I miss about GOG? When they used to have that virtual big box shelf. Any of you remember that? Because me, I miss them days. When you could have like the virtual shelf on your desktop. It's nice. You're excited to see the remastered cutscenes of Refresh Supply, Grayson? It's going to be interesting. I wonder what technique they're applying. Is it just like a standard upscale tech or what have you? I'm sure we'll find out. But I've got to admit, I'm still a fan of the crunchy, old school, low frame rate. There's something warm and paradoxically analog to me about that. And a game that I finished up yesterday replicated that feel. It's called Incision. And I would heavily recommend it if any of you have the time. If you're in for a unforgiving boom shoot. Say it's somewhere between Dusk and Blood. With the visual aesthetic of the Silent Hill Otherworld, but yeah, if it was a boomer shoot. Silent Hill Otherworld, but Quake.
My brain is injured.
Well, hot damn.
T4 donated 100 gold slotties through Super Chat for a good start smile.
Tang! I don't even know how to pronounce that currency, but thanks for the 100 of it that you just donated. I think you just paid for my beer. Let me just double check that. Yep, thank you. Thank you very much. Polish zloty. It's the Z that always gets me. And it says PLN. I'm like, what the heck? Am I supposed to... What? Thank you so much. I got some fancy beer. A bottle shop recently opened in my town. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. You know those places where they have the fridges and you can stay in there and have a drink? They got some things on tap, but then you can just peruse the fridge and you take the bottles or the cans home with you. So now I've got all of these crazy beers that are hideously expensive that I want to try. So thank you. Thank you for enabling my alcoholism. I genuinely appreciate it because it gets me through the week. It really does. I should just call it Polish coin. Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm running out of music, which means I'm gonna have to shill Proton VPN before starting the game. Get yourself a VPN. I'm not even gonna try and sell it too hard. Just get yourself a VPN. Personal data is getting siphoned left, right, and center. And if you just want to see what YouTube looks like in a different country when you get the automatic settings, it's actually kind of interesting. Among other sites. Among other sites. I'm not going to say which, but you know which sites you go on. You naughty people. You naughty people. Anyway. Actually, for the heck of it, get the entire Proton suite. It's on offer at the moment. I think it's still on offer. It's genuinely good. I use it myself. I use the mail service, I use the VPN, I use Proton Drive. If you use the code, you get a discount. If you can't get the code, there's a link. And if you're over on the Twitch side, there's also a link below my stream as well. But yeah, make sure you are the appropriate age to be going on Doom Hub Tang. But if Doom Hub is blocked in your country, you can use Proton VPN to access it. Also, I don't know how many of you use Imgur. That's currently blocked in the UK, which is a pain in the ass. So, Britbongs unite! Get yourself a VPN. That one, specifically. Anyway. What was I doing? I was playing through my trauma, that's right. So, options, manage add-ons, Death Wish, continue. Please have my load save file still be there. I didn't buy enough beer. I didn't buy enough beer. I was not pitchfork. I was not pitchfork starting. And I did save, but I think I used the quick save. What happens if I just do quick load? I think I was playing on Well Done as well. Let's see, am I bind still here? Don't tell me it wiped my files. Thank you for the pitchfork achievement. I appreciate it. Do not tell me that you did not save any of my progress from last week. Do not tell me that. I'm not in the mood. Quick load is F7. Cross your fingers. Clench your ass. We're still in the game! We're still in the game. So, right, what I'm gonna do... Woo! Woo! Oh boy! I'm just gonna make sure that I do a nice... fat, hard save here. Just holy shit. Just holy shit. I definitely saved that. I've definitely got a save file called holy shit. It's not gonna do some dumb stuff like other friggin' games, is it? This is why I'm doing it 3 times over to make sure I've saved it. I'm trying to remember what game it was. I think it was, maybe it was Duke 3D through some source port, but it required you to confirm twice that you wanted to save. Yes, I want to save! Okie dokie! Now I just gotta remember what I was doing. Shutter Island, E1 M11. Oh, tank.
Forum donated 50 Polish zlotys through Super Chat.
Thank you so much.
//.
Anyway, I'll put the VPN away now. I'll put the VPN away. So! I'm guessing I should just follow the trail of blood that I've already left. I'm sure I'll run into something that's gonna kill me sooner or later, so, you know, it's not too bad. Sure, it'll be fine. Eric, you wish the people losing their minds is one about GTA 6 being delayed another 6 months. Oh, sorry. I gotta have sympathy. Oh, I'm so sorry about you. Oh, sorry, I can't be genuine. You wish they cared that much about the attempted coup in the US. I wish they cared that much about union busting, which is allegedly what Rockstar has been doing, and why it's delayed another 6 months. They kicked out a load of people, and now they're gonna get sued for alleged union busting as a result. That's why it's delayed. Because I don't know if you know this, but Rockstar is run by massive assholes. Alright, I remember where I am now. Oh yeah, I remember why I didn't come back down here. What keys do I even have? This is what happens when you play a bunch of different games during the course of the week and then don't return to the thing. It gets a little hairy, a little quick, you see. Swimming in the poop water. Oh shit! No, you get away from me. Is the key to the boat? I had the key to the boat. I just need to get to the boat. Wait, that's the start of the level. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I just need to get to the boat. Is it this? Rockstar has lost its touch and it's reflected in their games. I think they're just bloat. They're bloat. They've got money to spend, and that much is evident. They've had such a colossal success that, you know, they can really... You know, yeah, it was the end of the level. They can do what they like. But I don't have to like what they do. 2K in total is on your personal shit list, Megabyte. As well it should be. I mean, I mean, I gotta give him credit. Red Dead Redemption 2 sounds like a fantastic game, but you know what? I still haven't played it, and I don't really care to, because I don't really have the time or the willpower to sit through, you know, a gigantic, sprawling cowboy story when I've got so many other games I could be playing right now. Case in point, Death Wish. Case in point, that other game I've been playing that's a minor obsession at the moment. Whatever it is. Arc Raiders. I know some of you probably don't care for extraction games, but that, my god, is like crack cocaine to me. It's unbelievable. You little shit! He was fucking drop-shotting me. What is this, a COD lobby? Anyway, Arc Raiders, a lot of fun. Would recommend if you want to give it a go. I play, like, solo runs. You can do, like, team runs, but apparently that's where all the psychos are. You know, teams shooting teams. Whereas if you play solo, a lot of your interactions are going to be, hey, how's it going? Please don't shoot me. I'm just here for the rusted bolts in this drawer, okay? And you know what I did this morning in like a small 15-minute session before I had to go for my lunch? I took down this spider bot that can leap across half the friggin' map if you aggro it too much. And it had one of the most cinematic, like, it felt like a boss fight. It was great. And all the while there's this lingering threat that at least one other person on the map is going to be a little bit of an opportunist. They're going to watch you go through this fight, and then they're going to try and pick you off at the end when you're most vulnerable. So you always got to watch your back. Even though people say they're friendly, you always got to watch your back. And I like it. The tension. Palpable. Zombies drop dead on the first shot with the fire. Yeah, I'm remembering that. Yeah, we got it this time. We figured it out. It's the cultist. This asshole! It's not the zombies! Get out the water, Caleb. There we go. I've been playing less than half an hour and I'm already raging. I'm gonna have to go get my blood pressure tested after this. Come on! Right, you know what? I got a solution for this. Just... Why are you still alive? Do you reckon there's a mod for this where the cultists, instead of doing the usual lines, just say things like skill issue? Have you seen my health? Have you seen my health? You know what? I'm gonna go swimming. I'm gonna see if there's any pickups. Lovely night for a swim. I did see a life seed up on the cliffside here. Yeah, up top, but probably gonna have to go through the entire level to get to it. You can't see my health. Oh, my face cam's in the way. Oh, let me fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Now you can see my health. There we go. That's better. Now you can see my health. Now let's see. Just gonna get around here. Now pay close attention to that health. Now that you can see it. Make sure you can see that health. Base cam is still too small. It needs to be bigger. Well, as long as you can see the health, I'm happy to do it, you know? Needs to be bigger. Here we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with blood. Now you'll be able to see, like, the pores. My eyes, just the rage as it kicks in. Let's see. It's gotta work this time. Ah! God damn it! Fucking sick of this. Sick of it! You know how much I gotta drag my webcam around to get me back into the zone? You know what? Let's just plunk myself up here. So. There we go. That seems like a good enough place for me to be. There we go. I'll just ride shotgun down here on the HUD. Maybe I should pitchfork start. Maybe I should pitchfork start this level. I mean, fuck a level if it doesn't let me reset from a baseline. Oh, wait, no. What do you mean, 0 health? It's water! I know it's like shin deep, but still. You know, I gotta... Now I want to see if I can get that life seed. This is gonna be the entirety of the stream, by the way. This is gonna be the entirety of the stream. This section of this level for the next 3 hours. It does feel like an aim for the bushes type thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. Just gonna... I'm not salty.
T4 donated 25 Polish zlotys through Super Chat. What's a mod that gives us Mr.Icarus commentating on our gameplay while sitting on the HUD?
Maybe. I'll entertain the thought. Thank you for the 25 Polish coin. Polish coin. Is that a new crypto? He's always gets... No, I refuse. I refuse. The reaction time is too much. I hate it. Just fucking... I'm using both barrels here. I just need them to... No bitches! No grog! L! Ratio! Now I save! Did I recoil myself off a cliff? I did something. I backed up too quick. That's what I did. I was gonna say, if this turns out that's not the route that I need to take, I'm gonna be a very unhappy chappy.
How embarrassing.
There's still one left. One health! Save. Just trying to figure out, is the audio in-game a little too loud? It seems a bit all-encompassing to me. I might just dip it a bit. A bit blurry in my ears. You thought where's the skeleton? I don't know how many of you need to hear this, but there's a skeleton inside all of us. Not mine, specifically. I'm not gonna be as crass as to say that I am now inside you, as a skeleton. Wait a minute, this is taking me behind the cliff, isn't it? I want that life seed. Gimme. No! I don't know what it is, man. There's something about fucking Duke 3D movement that I just can't wrap my head around. Like, in comparison to Doom. It's because I skim across the friggin' slope instead of being able to jump. That's what... He doesn't jump! Now, there we go. There we go! I'm brain controlling a skeleton mech. You want... Not very well, it seems! Alright. Alright. There we go. I know I need to get into the habit of quick saving more often, but this is ridiculous. How?! Get it! I don't know why this is pissing me off so much. I don't know why this is so willfully annoying. Right, there we go. You know what this is? This is what happens when you've got decades worth of muscle memory dedicated to the way Doom feels, and not so much to the way build engine stuff feels. I mean, I've played plenty of build engine stuff, it's just... I'm not in the habit! Neither is the nun. I see, Yeah! Onion, thank you so much for the 45 months. Hope you keep him well. I just recall I need to differentiate when it's a Twitch sub, because people do it on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for the 45 months Twitch sub. Hope you keep him well. I don't usually wish ill upon people, but I hope the author of this map stubs their toe. Repeatedly. But yeah, the problem for me is I'm just not in the habit when it comes to the style of play that blood requires. The days before games had an arachnophobia mode. There are many paths into the research base. You don't say. How cryptic!
I need a key.
How unhelpful. Well, at least they were kind enough to throw bundles of dynamite instead of trying to machine gun me from a distance. Sometimes I'd rather that, you know? I'd rather that. Him shaking off that rust. Yep. I think it comes just naturally for any kind of game. You play a single game a lot, you're gonna develop a natural affinity for the way it feels. Then as soon as you step out of that comfort zone, so to speak. You didn't die, did you? There we go. Oh, it's a ladder. I almost didn't see it. I mean... Am I supposed to be able to use that? Why? Why? Why is this like this? Why is blood like this? I'm closer so I can hit you with my explosives. Thank you. These bats, I feel like they're gonna fuck me up. I think I got one of them. Alright, now can I get up the ladder? Blood made you realize Caleb doesn't skip leg day, Nim. He's very aerodynamic with the jumping. I don't know. He's kind of average to me. I know that sounds like heresy in terms of the jumping, but I've seen floatier. Ladders are just decorations. That's fucking bullshit, is what that is. I got the I key, didn't I? I nearly fell. Nearly fell. All right. The cheese is not helping. Why are you staying up there this time, you chicken shits? Alright, so then you attempt to leave. They go, lol, no. Or do they? Or do they? It's only after you get the key. No, that's not the dynamite. Got anything else I could be using? You ever wanted to just shoot a bat with a flare gun? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm mangling my memes here. This is how shook blood has me. No, Blood has an annoying amount of keys to keep track of. I mean, it's 6, right? It's like 6. 6 keys. That's not too bad, considering, you know, Doom has, you know, your red, yellow, and blue key cards and then skull keys, so what, that's 6? It's just that these are, you know, wackadoo Resident Evil style key handles. Oh, the eyeball key. Oh, the crescent moon key. Oh, you want the flame key. Nah, you want the goatsy key. That's the one that you really want.
Ow.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm realizing? Blood is a lot like the video game form of Bloodhound... Not Bloodhound Day. That would be the Blood version of Groundhog Day. It's basically the shooter version of Groundhog Day, only that you have to learn the exact placements of everything through endless death and repetition. I did have a button that was gonna say what the dog doing, but I didn't enable it for some reason, so instead I'm just gonna play the Keanu from Johnny Mnemonic thing. If it decides to play.
What the fuck is going on?
That's the one. That's the one. There we go! There we go! Get wrecked!
Run, run.
Okay, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. What up? Let me have my moment! Let me have my goddamn moment!
Locked.
There's an ebb and flow, man. There's an ebb and flow. You gotta give. You gotta get as much as you give. You gotta give as much as you get. There's something that I was aiming for in this phraseology here, but it's not quite landing. And you know what? Let's just throw it in the trash where it belongs. Bodies lie behind the frozen walls, it says. Got me squinting. You got me squinting! No. 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 Piss off. I'm not interested. I don't need car insurance right now. Thank you. Alt fire to set the bundle alight, then you can toss it around corners like a grenade. Rather than. I'll try and keep that in mind. The tech, the gameplay techniques. They're gonna take a while to settle in. It's been 20 seconds and I've not died yet. I know! What is wrong with me? Let's see, the Bundle. A bundle bounce. Ah, so it doesn't detonate, right off the bat. Why am I sliding? I get you. I get you. It's the kind of stuff where I need to know, you know, what it actually feels like before I do it. This isn't going to be the end of the level, is it? It's going to troll me. No, it is the end of the level. That was short. That was actually short. Considering how many times I died. I didn't even see them coming. The trick is, can I ride them back across the ice? The answer's probably gonna be no. How forced did I ever participate in any competitive classic Doom events? What do you like, you mean multiplayer, deathmatch, that kind of stuff? When you say Doom events, I'm not sure what you mean. Serpent, if you can get 5 foot without dying, that's a win. Sibby. I'm trying to keep that in mind. I really am. I don't like it. I don't like it! Oh, it's the goddamn thing! It's the friggin' research base! Where's McCready? We need the flamethrower, damn it. I'm trying to remember, it's one of my favorite lines from the thing. I know we've been through a lot, but if you have the time, if you don't mind, I wouldn't like to spend the rest of winter tied to this goddamn couch. Or something to that effect. So you keep hearing Hiroshima. Sounds like to do something to Hiroshima in your native language. It does sound like that. I don't know what they're actually saying. I know the Maranax. And there's the other one that sounds like bollocks. I know it's like pollux or something like that, but it sounds like bollocks to me every time I hear it. Which in English is the word for testicles. Modern Arts and Fear books, yeah, that's the other one. That's the other one. That's another good misheard cultist line. Cultic's great, by the way. Would recommend. Ah, there you go. There's the line, punk personality. Thank you so much. I know you gentlemen have been through a lot. You don't mind. I don't want to spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch. Yeah, I always misremember the line exactly, but I love it. It's hands down one of my favorite moments. Just as a character thing. Just the levity after the horror kind of thing. The thing. Here's the thing, right? We done? Modern Arts and Fear books, yeah. My hound has been acting strangely. Yes.
I need a key.
Every time I hear Caleb say I need a key, I am reminded of, like, I think it's an early 2000s dance hit, or maybe late 90s. secret. I need the key. I have a secret. I have the key to another way. Banger. Banger. And don't get me started on the Macarena.
I need
Is
a key.
this a secret level? No, I think this is a standard level.
I need a key.
It's just a straight up reference. Which blood does a lot in its defense. Ah, yes, I see what it did there. I see what it did there. It lurks in the cellar somewhere. I can hear it. Ah, not the mushrooms. All I want to know is Wilfred Brimley in here anywhere. I know they got the flying saucer that he was trying to build. You need Wilfred Brimley telling everyone it's perfectly fine to let him out now. And he's not the thing, honest. I did get a key. I did get a key. First of all, rude. Not in the mood to be choked out right now. Maybe later. Boomer shooter, but every pickup is sentient. That reminds me of a mod for Doom called Run For It. It makes every inanimate object sprout legs and run away from you. It's a classic in my eyes. Classic comedy WOD. Classic, I love it. Turns any playthrough into a challenge. It occurs to me that I could probably do like recaps of mods that I covered years ago as shorts. Because by now, they've probably faded out of memory. Over the, what, decade that I've been doing this. So it can't hurt to revisit this kind of stuff, just to, you know, remind people that it exists. Maybe do a older mods that still hold up today kind of thing. Oh, I have the Tesla cannon. I just don't auto switch to it. Are you getting back up? Are we done here? Are we done here? I'm saving. Occurs to me, there's just a lot of weapons to scroll through on this wheel. I find that's like one of my bigger problems. Is the weapon selection. Because there's a lot of precise use cases for a lot of these weapons. Picasso, please do Project Brutality. I've done Project Brutality! The song remains the same. Nothing's changed. It's brutal doom, but all the dials are turned up to 11. For better or worse. You know, it's funny. If I wanted, like, a cheap bump, I know for a fact, right? This is depressing to me. If I wanted a cheap bump on my numbers, even for a live stream, I'd just stream Brutal. It's that easy. But I've never been about doing it the easy way. Right, where's the fella? Where's the fella with the vomit? I got a present for him. I think he might still be alive, so I'm gonna try that again. No, is he still good? He's still going. He's still friggin' kicking. What are these guys made out of? Other than meat. 2 bundles of dynamite. Not that I needed to go in here. I didn't even need to go in here. What is wrong with me? Why did I bother? I will say though that that lag when I hit quick save does bother me more than anything else. Who threw that? Was that him? Not sure who threw it. All I need to know is there a chess machine in here? And is it broke as all hell because McCready didn't want to lose to the chess machine?
I need a key.
I could say the same thing about life in general, Irish. What? I could just play Brutal Doom? I'm not sure I could say the same thing about life in general. What do you mean, sometimes I just... Life is about doing things the hard way? I get that. That's probably better. Oh, no, you meant why did I bother? Alright, okay.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way.
Nim, you love playing Project Brutality, Brutal Doom when killing time. Time flies. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. I freely admit that Brutal Doom is a fun old time. Wilfred Rimley completed the flying saucer. That's fun. That's fun. No. Oh wait, he is trying to fucking kill him. How do I get rid of him again? I can't remember how to get rid of him. Spam spacebar. You'll never not see about how they didn't use practical shots for Thing 2011. Wait, do you mean the fact that they did use practical effects and then they pasted over them with a layer of CGI? Because there's behind the scenes stuff. There's behind the scenes stuff for the Thing 2011 where they had the full prosthetic animatronic stuff, practical. It was there. Yeah, they had the shots done. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm fully with you on that one, Picasso. It's a crime. And you know, the reason why, it was like studio notes or something like that, or maybe like test notes where they were like, oh no, it looks too much like an animatronic or a puppet. And I'm like, just fucking... All of that work, man. I mean, all of that effort. And then to just flush it and coat over it with CGI. Yeah, this is why I don't have it much faith in the the studio film system. Got there eventually. And how long does it take off 2 flares? Ah. Hey! Asbestos armor, itchy. Trying to figure out. Oh, it's the friggin' plant. They ain't dead yet. There we go. Practical effects look jerky, greasy, and inhuman, which is great for horror. That's the unease. It also gives the actors something great to react to. Oh. I'll always remember that scene from The Hobbit, where Ian McKellen as Gandalf is supposed to be sat around a table in Bilbo's house with the dwarves. And then they show how they actually did it, rather than the forced perspective that they used for the original Lord of the Rings. They instead had, you know, the green screen background, and then they just had the faces of the actors he was supposed to be reacting to, like, posted on sticks. And eventually, he just, I don't know what it was exactly that caused it, but he just had a moment where he was like, I need to stop for a bit. And he's just sat there with his, like, his head in his hands, and it's so depressing. Just Gandalf sat in a green room, wondering what the profession has become. I still wonder what would have become of Guillermo del Toro's version of The Hobbit. I do wonder. Which reminds me, I still want to watch that Frankenstein. Really want to watch that Frankenstein. Every image I've seen from the trailers for that, when it comes to putting gorgeous imagery on screen, Guillermo del Toro fucks. He knows how to make something look real friggin' lush.
I need a key. Locked.
Well, I guess I'm screwed then. Oh wait, no. Here it is.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh boy, is this a super runaway? I think this is a super runaway. Is this a super runaway? I'm getting the fuck outside. I don't care how far I need to run. I had to deal with this previously, and then I just didn't run far enough in the correct direction. I think we did a successful super runaway. Oh, good. I went the wrong way, though. I went back to the saucer instead of the other place. Oh! Sebenki sure a preview. Frankenstein. It's pretty good. I feel like my Connery is, like, slowly segueing into Gerard Butler as time goes by. Ah. You know, I feel like this is the solution to a lot of, like, horror scenarios. It's just like, I'll go that way. I'm just gonna kind of fuck off in that direction. Thank you very much. There's a big whole load of nope over here, and I'm gonna go this way. Yeah? Good. Who keeps opening the doors? It's the ghosts! The spooky ghosts! I'm gonna get more beer. Wow. There's a funny indie film that has a Jason wannabe fully ignore a girl while murdering the rest of her friends. Is that Final Girl? Is that what it's called? Sounds familiar. How many of you watched Tucker and Dale vs. Evil? If you haven't, you absolutely should. It is brilliant. Well! Where's my dynamite? More of a noise than anything.
Son of a bitch must pay.
flamethrower. This counts. Oh, I have a napalm cannon. Is that what it's called? Napalm cannon. Please tell me that this stops spawning at some point. Like, I don't need to be hitting something critical in this dark, gloomy cave, do I? Need a moment. I need a moment. Jane Sprocket, I'm the 4th person to mention Tucker and Dale in as many days. It's because it's good, man. It's because it's really good. Sirius Magna, regarding the bit of Ian McKellen earlier, you think he nearly quit The Hobbit at one point? Well, at it. Either in 1, 2, or 3. You know, I watched the first The Hobbit, and then I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Which is a damn shame, because, you know, there's probably a reason why Peter Jackson hasn't made another feature film since. Decided to dedicate his time to doing, like, restorations of World War I footage. What was it called? They Shall Not Grow Old? I saw that in the cinema. It was fantastic. Like a window into the past. It was amazing. I can't see shit, Captain. I just want this friggin' spider to die. Is it dead? It ain't dying. I'd very much like it to die now, please. Is it over? I'm tripping balls. Is it over? Oh, wait, that was the other one I chucked earlier. I have a bad habit of this. I have a bad habit of throwing my, my bundles and just walking over them. Oh, please. Please. Why you gotta... Why you gotta be... Why you gotta be like this? Good. Thank you. So yeah, the feeling that I get from Blood in general, if I were to describe its gameplay by way of an analogy, it's a game that requires you to use every part of the pig. No part is left wasted. There's a use for it, one way or another. And you gotta make sure you get the most out of each part, each weapon. Right, can I just... I don't want to have the pitchfork start, man. I just want to... No! No! I mean, this resulted in my death last time. So why not try it again? There we go. There we go! Felt like I didn't land a single hit there for some reason. Am I using fresh supply? Yes. because I wasn't exactly sure how I was gonna get Death Wish to work, like natively. So I just decided to do it through this.
It's stuck. I need a key.
Okay. Okay. For difficulty, well done. This is my second week playing it. Spiders and shit. Give me a trip, friggin' ball. There are other things I could be doing. I just hope everyone's aware of this fact. There are other things I could be doing. But I have chosen to amuse you with my suffering. I hope you appreciate that. I hope you do. Appreciate harder! There we go.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
Any button? Hey, what's going on here then? Suffering. Death. Repeated. Not often in that order. It's making me do a Tina Belcher impression. Where am I going?
I need
Locked.
a key.
Kind of busted. I don't know. Bind spawn. This is the way.
Locked. Locked.
Look for a truck. Instructions unclear.
Locked.
That kind of bullshit. I was very confused by that. I thought it was going to crash through the front or something. Right, I got the dagger. Oh. Which one does it go in? That's the skull. How has Death Wish been treating me, Nina? Awful. Absolutely fucking awful. Thank you for asking. But that seems par of the course, from what I can tell. Thinking about it, Tina Belch is the only real catchphrase. No, it's Bob saying, oh my god. He says, oh my god, a hell of a lot. What do I call a well-mannered and polite bottle of juice, Daniel Button? Cordial? Get out. Get out! No one saw that, right? Shit, I think people saw that. Okay.
How embarrassing.
See? I did it. It's perfectly fine.
That's all, Fluke.
Perfectly fine. First try, no problems. No problems. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Sometimes the television turns itself on. Yeah, it's called voice activation. This is how I brush my teeth, by the way. How does Caleb see himself in the mirror, by the way? Immersion ruined. Immersion ruined. 0 out of 10. Not even a real vampire. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think I've actually picked up a key. Oh, wait! Yeah. That whole rumble.
It's stuck.
Why do I always run out when these fellas are about? You know what constantly catches me off guard with the remote detonation bundles?
Ow.
It's that... Right, primary fire throws a bundle. Primary fire again detonates the bundle. But in my mind, through various other games, you have your primary, no matter what, you can throw additional bundles on one.
What the fuck?
And detonates on secondary, yeah? Yeah? And we've come a long way. We've come a long way. It's just these little things, these little hang-ups, man. At least with regular dynamite, I know where I stand, yeah? Light the fuse, throw it, thing go boom. If you're too close, it's gonna hurt, you know? Makes perfect sense. Please explode. There we go. Good! The way he slaps those shotgun shells like he's spanking the shotgun. That's how you're supposed to do it! If you don't spank your shotgun, are you really firing it to begin with? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, cheesing this enemy. Please, continue. Keep doing it. You're so close. You're so close. Back to the grave with you. No, no. He got wise. He got wise to my shenanigans. And then there's this asshole. Actually, can you stay in that room? No, he don't. You know what? Fuck him. I don't need to deal with that. I can just leave. Real winners quit. If it sucks, hit the bricks. I'm trying to maintain my peace here. I'm really trying to maintain my peace. It takes a lot of effort to maintain this level of composure that I have right now. I hope... I got a lot out of my system with the opening level. With the whole dying over and over and over, but this... You gotta push it down. You gotta bury the outbursts and the rage until it becomes this hateful little ball in your soul. Then you poop it out.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Lol, no. I said lol, no. Oh, pardon, lol, no, don't you get? Get shotgun spanked. I know you'll like it. I think the thing that pisses me off is about that little elevator is how long it takes. Yeah, I forgot to activate it. Drinking here. At least I can appreciate, you know, the sound is a good guide whether or not you landed that particular shot. Can you ever unfuse a dynamite? I'm guessing no. You got it. Like, whoops, didn't mean to like that. Fuck you. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say in that matter. You're forgetting about this son of a gun! No, it's... No. The fuse timer is like friggin' agony. Agony! Nope. Few remote bombs would do the trick. I mean... Yeah, I mean, it's not really... I don't feel like it's the technique. It's more that the enemy's a fucker. I mean, it is the technique. I suck. My biggest flaw is expecting a cultist to die when an entire bundle of dynamite detonates by his toes. And then there's these assholes. Will I be playing Halo Campaign Evolved? I don't care about Halo much anymore. I used to. I don't really care no more. I'll feel, you know what? I'm more inclined to go back and play Cursed Halo than I am to play a remake. Because I don't get the point anymore. Because if I want to experience Halo, I feel like I'm okay going back and experiencing it as it was.
My way.
Back in today. But yeah, I don't really care about Halo anymore. I think post Reach, I wanted to give it some leeway. I was alright with Halo 4. It didn't feel the same. And it was just all downhill from there for me. And I was just like, I'll check in every now and again. Halo Infinite showed some promise. And they fucked it. They just didn't have a plan. And it just it was incompetent. I want to say something clever, but I'll just say plainly, it was killed by the incompetence of 343. They had no idea what they wanted to do. Genuinely. And that's evident by the fact that they kept switching up in each installment. They just didn't have a fucking plan. And the thing that annoys me the most is they had the seeds of something real interesting, because I'm the kind of guy who will pick up Halo novelizations every now and again. And I wanted to pick up, like, the novelizations that were meant to flesh out the stuff for, like, Halo 4. Namely, because the author behind it is Greg Bear. And Greg Bear is a pretty friggin' great sci-fi author. I love a lot of his stuff. And to know that he was working on Halo, I was like, ooh, this might be worth checking out. And it is. The problem is, none of it is utilized in the fucking games properly. You got this absolute, just wonderful bit of backstory and lore and you know, explanation for the way things are, and they just don't fucking use it. Like they're allergic to world building. Though, there's also that thing where, you know, the idea was after, you know, Halo 3 and Reach, maybe move beyond Master Chief. You keep digging him up from the friggin' cryo sleep, you're gonna get diminishing returns. Kraut! You glad to catch me streaming again? How am I holding up? How's Death Wish been treating me? It's an abusive relationship, it really is. It's a very abusive relationship. Is this Bucks Fizz? No, I'll try and explain, because I've never had this before, but it's very nice. So, in my town, a new place has opened up that sells, you know, all sorts of interesting beers and cans and, you know, all that kind of stuff from independent breweries, international stuff, and it's whatever the heck this is. I don't know what this is. I picked it up because it looked interesting and it might taste nice, so I did. Called Steady Rolling Strata, the pale ale. It is unfiltered, unpasteurized, unfined, and it's kind of tasty. So yeah, I've got a local, they call them a bottle shop. You can stay in there and you can get like stuff off the pump, or you can get stuff directly out the fridge in the bottle and then pay for it individually to drink in the shop, or take it home with you. I've been crying out for a place like that in the place I live for ages. I think the thing, oh man, someone got the plunger. I think the thing that bothers me about these enemies the most is when they puke at you. They kind of puke from the belly button. Ooh, got the voodoo doll. We got the voodoo doll. Now just to find someone to kill with it. There we go. Well, at least this one, you know, isn't overflowing. Can we flush it? We can flush it. Hey, look at that! That's how you do it! Okay.
It's stuck.
Shit is clogged. Yeah. Shit is clogged. I would like to lodge a complaint! Like that Hiroshi. Ah! I will make the sacrifice. No, you won't. Oh hey, I was in here earlier. God damn it. This is why you save. He pieced out. He pieced out. Understandable. He was up against incredible odds.
It's stuck.
No. 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 Ah! I missed. Ah, he's back again. Jesus. I guess I'm gonna have to go that way whether I like it or not. He's gone. Where's he gone? He's just toying with me at this point. Aha. I like how they do a friggin' kip up. It's like they're flexing on me every time they resurrect from the ground. They do a friggin' kip up. Come on, do it again! Do it! I know you want to! Don't tell me I killed you. Pathetic. Boy, yourself a friggin' zombie. Ugh. I'm not sure this is a good company to work for.
I need a key.
I'm not sure it's got a good rating on Trustpilot.
What the fuck is going on?
How embarrassing.
No one likes the toilet gank. No one likes getting ganked in the toilet. Nobody. Looks like I need to play some Fear and Hunger to relax. You know what the hell of it is? Oh hey, Kimbo. I'd rather be playing a friggin' extraction shooter right now. That seems like it would be more enjoyable to me. Come on, become corporeal so I can fuck you up. Hey! Arc Raid is that good? You know, I have to admit, I am actually really enjoying Arc Raiders. It's scratching an itch that I didn't know I quite had that bad. But I've like dipped in and out of extraction stuff over the time, and I just found like some of it's a little too deflating to be enjoyable. But the nice thing about Arc Raiders is every session is like bite size as all heck. So if you just want to do take care of a little task, you can. It's not always conditional on you actually getting out of the match. Someone can kill you, and you still achieve something. You still get XP. You still move towards a quest or, you know, progression, that kind of stuff. And that's what I like. The gear fear, as they call it in those kind of games, is much reduced, and the fun as a result is much increased. I play solo primarily in that, and you'd think it would be a nightmare, but it's actually the friendliest goddamn community I've experienced in recent memory. Most people are chill as all hell. It's only after the kids get kicked out of school or the psychotic office workers get back that you start getting the psychotic people who want to camp it at the extract and murder you for your clothes kind of thing. Isn't it a lot like The Division? I don't know, I've never played The Division. Never played The Division, man. If you're curious, it's probably a good starting point for that genre, because it's very forgiving. It's very forgiving, much more so than any other kind of friggin' extraction game that I've ever played. There was like another one, it was called like Arena Breakout Infinite or some shit like that. And I just didn't care for it because all of these other extract shooter type games are all like too tactical for you. You must count every bullet in your gun, otherwise we will detonate a small nuclear device in your rectum kind of thing. What's the other one that I remember that died? I've brought this up a few times. The Cycle Frontier was another sci-fi styled extraction shooter that I actually liked. It's just that the audience wasn't there and then the developer killed it. I've heard that there's like a custom server thing you can use for them, but I don't expect to be being able to play it at the same time as other people. But it reminded me of that Arc Raiders. It's extraction, but fun. Also, you got the robot enemies in it.
The night, exchanging glances.
And the robot enemies are like the great equalizer because they're no joke. If you fuck up around the robot enemies, they will absolutely tear you to shreds. And I had like a super awesome fight just before I finished for my lunch earlier today. I was using the equivalent of like a grenade launcher to blast off the armor plates on this thing. And then using this awesome grenade that has like homing missiles built into it to like fuck it up before it could get to you. Understandable. Have a nice day. What if I just... Yeah, that also hurts. So yeah, you can just stand there. You can just stand there and he'll just hold the fucking thing. Forever and ever and ever. Oh, it works that way as well. Okay. That's a little excessive, don't you think? Who directed this level? Michael Bay? Can the robot enemies be player controlled? Unfortunately not. But they do have really interesting. They got like a machine learning thing going on with the enemies, so they'll do interesting things when it comes to actually trying to get you. Like the aerial drone type enemies will actually fly into a building. The pathfinding is like nothing I've experienced before. Anyway. What the fuck?
Of course!
It still kills me down here! What was in that fucking bundle of dynamite? It was you saw it. You saw it. I saw it. It was a single goddamn bundle of dynamite with a remote detonate. It was bullshit. Bullshit.
I need a key.
This is so brown. That's sort of point this out. It was something that I cropped up yesterday. It's like aggressively brown. And that's not really a complaint or anything, because I've played and enjoyed Rot. I've played and enjoyed Incision, which isn't quite brown. It's more like orange and red the entire time. What source port am I using? I'm just using the Fresh Supply release. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Just give me... There we go. Nope, that's a whiff. Okay, okay. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. My only consolation is I'm going to a fireworks display after this, so, you know, I get to watch things explode safely from a distance. Okay. Tomatoes? I feel like they're just trying to give me a really good recipe for, like, marinara sauce the entire time. The only thing disappointing about Rot is how short it is. True. But it's still a good time while it lasts. Fuck you, doggo! Glenn, how's Death Wish going? Explosively. You know, even though people tell me to save scum on a real, regular basis, it just doesn't feel right to have to do it so often. Good. Good. Unforced error, thank you very much. That could have gone very badly. I missed a lot of those shots. Ah! The fact that those fuckers have Tesla guns, they really, really do me. Do me in. Alright, did I pick up a key? That was my own prior laid dynamite proximity trigger, that was it. Fuck you. Save scumming is a valid option. Yeah. I wish it wasn't, though. Right by the end of the level as well. Just right at the end of the level. Oh, is this a regular guy? Oh, well, fuck you anyway.
I have a brain injury.
Fuck that guy in particular.
My brain is injured. Ow.
You know, I entertained the thought that it might be a possibility, but I didn't think they'd be that fucking annoying as to actually do it with every single goddamn fucking statue.
Of course!
I can do better. That's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Do 5 push-ups after each death. I have an alternate proposition. How about you give me money and I'll buy more beer? Self-improvement. Ha! I'm more into self-destruction, thank you very much.
I have awaited you.
So done that I fucking blasted myself out of the window. Yeah. That sounds about right. You know what else I forget that I'm allowed to do in these games? Jump. I think it's a bit of a hangover from Doom, where I'm never entirely sure whether a level allows me to jump, because that kind of breaks things unless the level's designed around it. So I kind of got this hard-coded kind of, like, muscle memory thing for how I play games, where I'm just like... I can jump around this particular problem. Tank, thank you, man. You've been straight up funding me today. Thank you so much. How much money would it take me to do these streams on hard liquor like vodka? I'd have to clear my schedule to do. You know what I haven't done for a very long time, and for very good reason? I've not done a stream while tanked on Kraken. Kraken rum. How many of you remember the Kraken rum streams? Those went south very quickly. They were fun though. Tell you what, if any of you know someone who can get me sponsored by Kraken rum. Yeah, synergy. Brand synergy. Let's get some synergy going on. You get me sponsored by Kraken rum, I will exclusively drink Kraken rum on stream. But not crack. I'm not gonna do crack. Can't do crack on stream. I don't. First of all, that's illegal. I think the ult fire on that would do less damage, really, but I've never really dove into it enough to figure that out. That, like, spread fire bullshit. Can you give secret hints? You can try. Whether or not I take them is, entirely dependent on my state of mind at any given moment, so, Oh, hey, when did I get the life leech? Think about the life leech. Sick 'em. Ding. Oh no, my life leech! I'll come back for you. Bonnie, my pebbles. Alright. That's a more effective way, I think. Do I have a Thompson? Yes, I do. Next question. Danny Button, you watch a Pokemon streamer? YouTuber hit bongs on streams? That's just Joel from Vinesource, right? Not Vinesource. Yeah. That's just how a typical Joel stream goes. Bong rips.
Give me a sacrifice.
What a jolly fellow. What a jolly fellow on this Christmas-themed map. Truly, it is the time of joy and giving. Observe as I give the gift of lead. other strange implements of joy and happiness. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Run, run.
Ain't shit.
In a distant land, Caleb could feel the pulse of the arcane heart. With Chernobog's power growing each moment, Caleb would have to make sure their next battle would be their last.
As you do. As you do. Well, that's an episode done. That's an episode. An episode. An episode. Singular. Out of multiple. That wasn't the end. That was just the end of one episode. Now let's turn down the difficulty. Well, for my sake. Are we still on the right thing? Let me just get the Death Wish thing. Here we go. Star Trek. Let's do Lightly Broiled. Let's just stick with Lightly Broiled. I did episode 1 on Well Done. You know that's fine. That's fine. I can take the pride and accomplishment, the sense of accomplishment from having done that, and now I can lightly broil myself. Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Caleb must eliminate the arcane heart before Chernobog can be banished from this world. Deep in the earth, the heart and the army of the dead await.
Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Ain't that something?
They're all dead. They just don't know it yet.
What an intro.
Be a sacrifice.
To a friggin' roving Mad Max level. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Should I back off? I think I might need to back off from this. No? Oh, no, you can jump over. It's perfectly fine. Man, what a joy to only have one bundle of dynamite being thrown at me at any given time. What the hell? This is Babby mode. Babby mode. Once I'm done, final level on Extra Crispy. Do you want to see what it's like for a man to suffer a brain aneurysm live on stream? I'm not sure you're ready for that. That'll scar you for life. Well. Let's try not to do that a third time. Why am I not picking up friggin' ammo? There we go! Skillfully dancing between the sticks of dynamite. Easy. It's just easy peasy. I don't know why anyone has any trouble ever playing these games. At all. Skill issue. The epitome of skill issue. I'll be right back. What was I saying? What was I saying? Something clever, I'm sure. So you're telling me don't flick that switch.
I need a key.
Alright.
Locked.
My options are feeling very limited, though.
Locked.
You see, at first I wasn't sure I could traverse that chain. Is the key in the back, maybe? Possibly.
Now, kids, don't try this at home.
I needed to do this first, apparently. Oh, that crashes into that back bit. That's so cool. That's so cool. There's only one other thing that I've played in recent memory that does this kind of crazy bullshit moving vehicle level thing. That's Proteus. Like, do custom levels in Proteus. I need to check back in on that sometime. Love that game. Getting an update, I think, this year. I hope it's this year. No. Have I ever played Dead Space, Daniel? But yes! Many times. Why do you ask? Oh, I see. It was aimed at my face. It was aimed at my face. Rookie error!
Locked.
If my eyes roll any harder on each death here, I think I'm gonna suffer some kind of, like, ocular nerve sever. Up, bitch. Like I say, the proximity trigger dynamite. I just cannot get the hang of it. Cannot get the hang of it. Again! I got this, like, pain in the exact center of my head. It's very hard to describe. The button, you ask, because you're starting an impossible difficulty run on Dead Space Remake. You need all the support you can get. Good luck! Good friggin' luck! Ah! I'm running perilously low on fucks right now. Just crouching still help? Yeah! Not much, though. You know what really helps?
That's all, folks.
Precognition. That's what really helps in Blood. Always has, always will. If you can see into the immediate future and know exactly what's going to happen in the next room in any given circumstance, You'll ace it every single fucking time. But because that's not how reality works... Whew!
Get off my train.
All I can tell you is you're probably gonna have a bad time. That sure was an explosion. How about we turn it that way? What are we aiming at? What do you reckon the mileage is on this thing? Crouching does make you drift alongside the thing, though. Peekaboo! Save! See, my problem there is I used Alt. I'll take it. I'll have it. I needs it.
I need a key.
In for a penny, in for a pound kind of thing. I know they're dead, but I might as well mulch them with explosives. See, I was about to pre-fire that. I had to take a moment there. I was wondering, was that in the game or was that from one of you guys? I think it was in game. Caleb had to let one out. It's been years. Yeah, eventually things will just, start to ferment. Alright, where do I put this key? Ah! Anyone else? No. Good. So, did I pick up like 2 separate keys here? I think I did. Oh, you're gonna get up again, aren't you? I'm starting to get the tell for, when they've properly died.
I must stop this train. Who won, Summer? Who's next?
That works. That does work. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able, get into the plane bit. But oh well. Okay. Sometimes the tell isn't so clear. Sometimes the tell isn't so clear. So there's the skull key. Oh, dear me.
Oh, that wasn't a bit nice.
I do feel the terrible urge to need to lock the fuck in. They're performing strange experiments in the castle? Say it isn't so.
Locked. Locked.
Yeah, well, I got the fucking key, so unlock.
Locked.
No. Oh, you gotta fire it as it's moving. I get it now. That's kind of clever, but also extremely annoying. Ugh. Daniel Button? Welsh? Who? That's slander. How dare you? Tartan, you getting castrated next week? Thanks for streaming before you lose your capacity to enjoy things. Now, I have to ask: are you just engaging in a bit of hyperbole, though, or are you actually getting both balls removed? See, personally, I just go for the snip, you know, the bit between, because I don't need no more kids. 3 is enough.
Locked. Locked.
Your singing voice is going to be amazing. You going for the falsetto? I'm not sure if that's actually how it works, but okay. Eat my fucking dynamite, you cunts! Come on! Just kill me. Please, just kill me. I'm getting very tired of this. Kill myself. There we go. Who wins the dynamite 1v1 at this point? Whoever has the best throwing arm, I guess. You can engage more meaningfully with the physics of this fucking nightmare. Yeah, I get the guys on the lower level mostly. Mostly. These geezers. These guys. These fellas, these folks. These fuckers. There we go. Aim for the wall. The wall ain't my problem! It's the guys with the dynamite. Right. What are next? What are next?
Locked.
What are next?
The wall is solid and dynamite detonates the dynamite. Yeah, I got no problem with the wall. I don't have no beef with the wall. What are you, wallophobic? Got no place for people who are wallophobic in this chat. Why doesn't he say locked when it comes to that door? All right, you gotta help me out.
Of course!
See, if he would have told me about this. I am like a friggin' explosion magnet. I really am. I don't... The thing about blood... The explosions in this go far beyond the realms of whatever you expect. They really do. Also, this is going to be a real niche reference, but I don't know why that reminded me of a Charlie Sheen film called Terminal Velocity. There's a bit where they got to escape from a rocket sled that they've been tied into. They got to use the eject function. Reminds me of the bit in Die Hard 2 where Bruce Willis ejects from the plane. Like, almost the same shot. Isn't that The Running Man? Nope. Nope. No, I'm pretty sure about that because Charlie Sheen's in it and Arnold Schwarzenegger is not. I'd notice. I'd notice. Very different body types. Very different body types. But the rocket sled into Hell Zones is definitely... Paste it. Because someone's gonna have it uploaded on YouTube, and I'm gonna paste it into chat. You can watch it and go, oh. It was the clip that I'm thinking of. Yep. It's that clip. You watch that on your own leisure. I'm gonna post it into both chats. So everyone can be on the same page. Stone, I've got 3 kids. God bless you. You wish you could reproduce. And why you ejecting your bollocks? Actually, you don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me. This is your own business. That's your own business. Silent Gaming Corner, save. What is this word? What is this word that you're using? Save? 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 Sav? Weak? Sav? I don't understand. What does this word mean? Are you speaking English? You lost a bet. That's why you gotta remove your testicle. Okay, Tartan. We're getting Tartan lore here. We're getting deep lore. I mean, good for you, or sorry that happened. Whichever comes first. Well, not you anymore, I guess. Ho ho! Oh, let's get in this thing. Here we go. Oh, ça va is French. Ça va. It goes. I love how the response to ça va in French is just ça va. Ça va? Ça va. Yeah, my fatal flaw there is I didn't use the goddamn health kit that I just picked up right there and then. What am I, some kind of buffoon? That's not where I threw the dynamite! Why did I get an explosion right on my fucking person? I do not have exploding trousers. Yeah, the rats deserved it. I'm sorry. They just did. They just did. I don't make the rules. They deserved it. They know what they did. They know what they did! No shitting on the job. Here we go. You should know by now you work for Amazon. I know. It's a cult, but it's a corporate cult. Where we praise and worship productivity. I've already been there. Been there, done that. Murdered the population. I say it's not right until I hear him say locked. Or I need a key. He's gotta say it, man. He's gotta say it! Now, I would not have expected that screen, that thing to be shootable. To shoot throughable. I didn't realize it's like holographic. What technology is this? Oh, hey. Are we in Black Mesa all of a sudden? Ah, it's a shortcut. Ooh. I got to do the entire job here. This is ridiculous. Literally having to do rocket science in the middle of this friggin' mission. Well, can't go that way. Right. Oh. Shuttle doors open. Maybe now we'll be able to get this going. Are we actually going into space? I mean, if I stay alive, yeah, sure. Want another trick with hellhounds? Shoot it till it dies? No. No. There we go. See, this is why blood has a reputation. Shit like this. Shit like this. Dealing with them is shocking. Wait, what? Lacavo, what do I think about the next Blood remaster? You have mixed feelings. Nice to have crossplay, Switch. I don't care that much, personally speaking. I've already played Blood. I have Blood. I don't want to pay for Blood again. I'm not sure whether the additions are going to be worthwhile to my person. I'm not sure whether I want to pay that much money to just have an integrated, anticipated mod as part and parcel of it. I think they're nickel and diming, if I'm going to be honest. If I'm gonna be brutally honest. No, I don't know. It all depends. It all depends, really. You know, it could turn out that what they're putting in is a lot more in terms of quality of life, but I do not have enough information right now to make a reasoned judgment on that. Other than, you know, it smells funny to me, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it smells. Yeah, shoot it till it dies. That's how you do it. Will I be getting a new or a game I haven't played for Christmas? Icarus and chat. I don't generally ask for much for Christmas. Yeah, to the degree that I usually end up with the world's greatest high street voucher, which is, you know, money. Yeah, just chuck some money my way, and then I'll figure out what I want later on, because I can never really decide on what I want for Christmas, because I don't really need stuff. Whereas games, you know, come out on a more like wide-ranging basis, so I'm more inclined to, you know, yeah, put something to one side in anticipation of a release. Pardon me. Do you want to know why I hate this section with a burning passion right now? Because there's the exit symbol. So I expected to be able to drop down this, and the level, you know, ends. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what, Sonny Jim? We ain't done! Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. Outer space, yeah, in orbit. Take me home, country roads. Fleishy not too enthusiastic about the System Shock remake from a few years ago because they don't use the OG music. Oh, excuse me. Not that this conversation's boring. 69 kills to 69 though. Nice. 1 of 0 secrets. Even nicer. This redeems every secret I've ever missed, by the way, because I've improved on the concept of zero. As for System Shock Remake, which I guess you mean the Night Dive one, I didn't really experience the original System Shock all that much. More System Shock 2. Because yeah, I think going back to the like OG System Shock at the time would have felt regressive to me because like I say, I was into Doom, I was into Duke 3D, and then playing something like OG System Shock is a shock, gameplay wise, and then there's the entire labyrinthine nature of it in general. But it is what it is. I mean, I appreciate that they went back and they thought, you know what, we're getting a little. We're over-scoping this project somewhat. I gotta respect that they recognize that they might be going down a path that isn't ideal. And they reined it in and they thought, you know what, let's tackle this again from scratch. Let's be a bit more faithful. And you know, yeah. I can't dislike it. I can't dislike it. Well, I finally escaped from the one place free of capitalism. Spice! How do I get out, though? Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the Monstromo. This deal's getting worse all the time. I found goggles. I got the goggles. What does Beast Vision actually do? I can't remember. I thought it functioned like not nightmare goggles. Night vision goggles. Too many remakes floating around. It's just the game industry saying that we can't make them like we used to, so we'll make them again. I mean, yeah. That's exactly what it is. The old shit's really good, and we've suddenly realized that we can charge money to get people to play it again in higher resolutions and shinier graphics. And we got no ideas, and they take too long to make, so why not make something that we've already done that people already like? It's free real estate. I understand. I've been poisoned by the business pill. I did business studies at some point.
I need a key.
I understand the mindset. I don't like the mindset, but I understand the mindset. Some enemies become Fulbright with the Beast Vision, so that it just makes the enemies brighter rather than the environment. Okay. I mean, really, was it that surprising, Caleb? I don't know, man. I don't know. You've seen a fish monster before. You've seen a fish monster before.
I need a key.
Fine. Spooky Man's back again. But I think ultimately, when we're coming back to the argument about, you know, remakes are creatively bankrupt, as an argument, my mind always has this other voice going, but the original still exists. You can just go play the original if you feel that put out by it. The original still exists. There's probably, you know, mods that you can use to fix it up for modern systems and modern resolutions and what have you. It's, all good. It's fine. The good stuff's still good. They're remaking it in slightly different forms. You can do that if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to spend the money. You don't have to. You could just not. I know some of us struggle with, like, impulse control. Yeah, the shiny new thing, even though it's like the old thing, is still here and all that. But sometimes you can just not buy the shiny new thing. I don't know, it's very hypocritical of me to even say that, because I have, like, very poor impulse control when it comes to the new shiny thing. Like, you know, it could have gone very bad for me with that Arc Raiders pickup. I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy that day one. It seems like a fun time rather than waiting for opinions to coalesce. But, you know, I got it anyway, and I've been having a blast. So, you know, that coin flip worked out for me. Have I played Project Zomboid DS? I have. I don't get very far because I don't have enough time to dedicate to it. Nowhere near as much as I'd like. Excuse me. So a lot of my sessions often end up with me just dying anticlimactically without much progress being made. So, you know, I can see why people enjoy it. I've got it. I've played it. I've not gotten very far. I'm not sure it's really for me, but if you enjoy it, I fully understand. Fully understand. I can see where the depth is. There's a lot of depth.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, it's just Fishman. Boo. Oh, well. Well, at least they dropped the alien reference with the drippy chains. Drippy trains? Drippy chains. In space! GTA 6 got delayed so they can remake it. Remake what? Are they remaking Bully?
Victims, aren't we all?
That's cool. I like that. That's fun. Spin! That's where I came from. Crew quarters. I heard the ship could self-destruct in an emergency. Ah, yes.
Locked. Locked.
What the heck? There's cultists Sydney's cryopods. I will admit, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Do I want a guide to the secret level? That depends. Will the secret level want me to, you know, peel the skin from my face? Oh, that. Sorry, I'm yawning my head off. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and the beer exacerbates that somewhat.
I need a key.
Okay. Armory, say?
Open for business.
Don't mind if I do. I'll be very annoyed if this akimbo runs out by the time this gets to the next section. That's going to be straight up troll-like behavior. Oh well. Guess can't go back that way. Right, so. Oh. Piss off. Piss off! What health bullshit. How to get to the secret level. No one accurately told me whether or not I want to peel my skin after playing it. Gotta get a 7 key from one of the pods in the starting area. Shoot the round thingy above the door. One of the pods. Pods in the pod room. Pick the pod with the prod. I think I'll stick with the pod. For silent takedown. Shut that thing with 3 separate things. Alright. That's a different. There's a different secret. You mean the other secret? The other secret.
Locked.
I think I'm gonna find other secret here. No. Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
I need a key.
Ah. Fuck. So, one of the pods in the starting area, round thingy above the door.
I need a key.
Ah. Okay, I have acquired the thingy. I'm not sure what to do with the thingy. I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna need like the crescent key at some point. I don't know.
I need a key.
I guess I just proceed as usual at this point. I'll have to get to it when I finish the map. Moon key door in cargo bay. Got it? Yes, and also no. busy. I've already been sidetracked. The route back is fucked.
Whoa! Locked.
I fucked it. I fucked it. Nah, that's not the exit. I know which one I need to get to. It's just the last bit's a little too chaotic. Instructions unclear. Fed testicles into blender.
Whoa!
I mean, I don't mind having to redo this bit because I love hearing Caleb do the whoa. It amuses me greatly. That door. Alright, secret level. Who dis? Adley's Hope. Freaking LV246. How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?
Locked.
Locked. You know, all I really want to hear right now is that, like, Alien Trilogy theme. Need it. It needs it. Man, have I nearly been streaming 3 hours?
Locked.
I'm so tired, man.
Modern oxen.
What am I missing? Ah, it is that door. Okay. I just didn't recognize that as a door panel. It was a little, you know, blendy.
Locked.
Not anymore, it ain't. Cool. I mean, I do get this, like, little pang of slight disappointment that I'm not actually fighting xenomorphs. Just like, oh, I mean, it's nice that they've done that. It's nice. It's very creative. It's very fun.
Locked.
But all you're doing is reminding me that I'd rather be blasting xenomorphs into smithereens in this moment. I need more water. I need more beer. I've ran out of beer. Yeah, sorry that I didn't sleep well. It's not your fault. You don't have to say sorry for it. But every now and again, just when you think things are going alright in terms of sleep schedule, just one bad night comes. It's like... oh... it ain't good. I'll put it that way. It ain't good. I was worried that I was gonna eat shit for a second. Yeah, the turrets. I see what they're doing. And the mouse that sets off the motion tracker, all that business. The fall to the death, you know, completely unnecessary.
I need a key.
Ain't that the story of my life? I need a key.
Locked.
A bit of deja vu here.
Locked. Locked.
He's on active. Sweet. Can I get through the ops?
Locked.
Probably. Keep forgetting to fucking jump properly. No. No, 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 no. No. Jumping is a way to fail. You just gotta straight send it. You just gotta send it.
Locked.
Now they work! Now they work! Human jump scare. You see, I finally paid my taxes and the government gave me my flesh and skin back. I don't know. I don't know if this deal's all that great, personally speaking. I'd rather evade taxes and remain a skeleton, all things considered. I'm not sure what I'm getting out of the deal, other than, you know, the flesh. Anyway. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Thanks so much. I think I understand. I think I finally understand. Finally get it. I truly understand. Just exactly how I'm supposed to do this. Because I've already done it once, and it should be very simple for me to do it again. It's so super simple. See? Just like that.
I need a key.
Real easy. And I forgot about this thing that I could unlock. cheated. I feel cheated.
A heavy brain injury.
I feel like I need a refund on these turrets. Oh, brother, these suck! Fine, I'll do it myself. I just felt like it. Just felt like it at this point. To leave on a transport ship while I still can.
I need a key. I need a key.
Come on, where's the hand?
It's stuck.
Where's the hand? There we are. Just like that bit where Newt and Ripley were stuck in the room because that greasy shitbag from the company let a few facehuggers loose. Done here. We done here. So I got the flame key, I got the skull key.
Locked.
The flame key and skull
I need a
key. Out,
key.
in, out, check them all about. Shot in the face by a friggin' cultist. That's what blood's all about. Hey! Also, chucking dynamite around on a space station is potentially inadvisable behavior. Just a hunch, you know. Just a hunch. It's the bit where Bishop crawls through the vent to get to the communications array and to do the thing. I understand this reference. And the atmosphere process is gonna go kablooey, and then you know, you gotta nuke it from orbit just to be sure. These are things that I have seen and understand and recognize. Because if anything, I understand pattern recognition. Do we have another reference map? Yeah, this is Aliens. If the last map was Alien, this is Aliens. And as I said earlier, the only downside is it makes me want to play a map where I actually fight, you know, legit xenomorphs. Oh, now we got a good situation for the thing, even though it still sucks ass. Okay. It's just not the same, man, with the fish heads. I mean, that was my bad. That was entirely my fault. That was also me. That was also me. That was me. I did that. That was me. First try. I'm so good at this game. Want to get on the ship, but then there's the elevator. But not the express elevator to hell. What are you gonna do if you want to kill the old queen? They got the hive and everything. It's adorbs. It's adorbs. as they say in my region of the world, totes adorbs. I don't think they say that anymore, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a somewhat antiquated term. In fact, this is straight up reminding me of some of the map layout from, whatchamacallit, Aliens Eradication. This bit in particular. What came first? I don't know! Being green. How about you stick this in your pipe and snoke it? Yeah, snoke it. We're not snoking anymore. We're smoking and we're snoking. 6-7. Oh! Oh! He said the number! At least 6-9 is a sex thing. 6-7 is just too abstract for me, or for most people, for that matter. Kevin, you just saw a commercial with a dude that plays the antagonist in Alien Earth. And a bunch of AI-generated slop graphics. I'm glad I don't make a habit of watching adverts in general. Daniel Barton 6-7, you've heard of it, but you don't fully understand its meaning. There is no meaning. There's no meaning. There's no meaning. It's even if you trace any kind of meaning or origin to the usage of it, truth is, it's completely devoid of anything other than it seemed to latch on to the consciousness of the youth. It happens to all of us, you know. There's always one thing that defines, you know, a moment. But at least 6-9 is a funny sex number.
Whoa!
That's cool. I like the entire thing about the entire thing about this bit is you're running into a place and then the place explodes. That's about it.
Whoa!
Whoa! Careful now. Oh wait, did I do this backwards? No! I love the abstraction. I really do. Get off my ship. Get off my fucking spaceship! Why aren't you dying? Seriously, what? Are they immune? Are they fucking immune? The blue guys? Am I only just figuring this out now?
Whoa!
See, I would have thought it would be the other thing that I made the same mistake, darn it. Now I can save. And then fall to my death. Now I can save. And fall to my death. Now I can save. And get into fall to my death. Now I can save. And get into the drop. Fall to my death. Now I can save. And get into the ship. Oh man. It's amazing I did that first try. It's just... It's amazing. Just... Sometimes you can just nail it. First time. And it's damn good that we're all watching this at the same time. Because no one would have believed me, yeah? No one would have believed me. Without, you know, video proof. That I just did this whole thing first time, no problem. No fail. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well. Sure hope there aren't any fish guys around here. Oh. There's one. Nice boat. I'll take it. Wait, I can't get in the boat. Never mind. I'm gonna go this way. Get on the dock! Oh! Dog's in the water. Baited. Excuse me. I was not familiar with your game. That was somewhat surprising. I'll freely admit.
Neil!
No, I'm Patrick. Neil's somewhere else.
Bye-bye now.
This map has another secret. This map has another... I'm gonna choose to unhear that information. Completely. That there's another secret level.
Neil!
I just never quite seem to nail the dynamite chucking in this. One day, I'm sure I will. It's just a flame, Caleb. Just stand back. Good grief. What a baby. Dreamt of an obsidian tower piercing the sky. Did you now? Cool story, bro.
I need a key.
Huh, a key. Squeaky door. A phantasm.
I need a key.
A spook. A ghoul. A ghost. See what this has reduced me to? Nothing.
I need a key.
It's nothing. Thinks it can get the drop on me with a spooky ghost scare, and I'm like, I feel nothing. I'm dead inside. Maybe that's the real. Maybe that's the real blood. it just steals your patience and humanity till you become an undead husk. Just like Caleb, who only responds in pithy one-liners. Shocking. Positively shocking. Prisoners fear what lies behind the red.
It's what's for dinner.
I thought it was piss. Anyway, thank you for that, Serpent. Or is it beans? I can never remember. The difference may save your life or cause you an unfortunate death. I'm gonna give it one more try. One more try. But I gotta admit, I'm at the end of my rope here. I'm not just saying that. I'm just tired as all fuck. Ah! It's nothing personal or anything, but there's you know only so many hours of blood on a live stream I can endure before you know I just want to taste the sweet embrace of the void. And I think I'm just about there. I'm edging oblivion at this point. I'm edging oblivion.
Blood with piss for your beverage and a side of bands.
Holy shit! How does it make that noise?
I need a key.
Why does he say beans like that? Holy shit. I'm calling it. I'm sorry. I'm calling it. I'm close enough to the start of this level where I can kind of say, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. I think the prospect of, you know, another secret level kind of destroyed me mentally. So, I'm gonna, for the sake of my own sanity, and the fact that I just want to lie down and stare at the ceiling for a bit with my eyes closed, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna toke. I'm gonna toke. I wish I could fucking toke. I'm gonna take a break. But at the very least, at bare minimum, I hope you've enjoyed this premium slice of suffering. There may be more. I can't guarantee it will be the next thing I stream, because I think I'm gonna need a fucking break. And something else to do on the old Friday stream for this. But I'm not gonna discount the Death Wish marathon completely. I'm just saying. I think I need to see other mods. I'm gonna embrace an open relationship with this game, yeah? And maybe next time I will have the ability to power through with at least a higher quantity of beer. I'll freely admit, usually I can power through with the promise that at least more alcohol is involved, but because I've drastically reduced the amount of alcohol in my system for this kind of stream, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go lie down. Have some shame, Lovecraft. I mean, playing other games, man. Jesus. We're all hot. I don't even know what that says. Get bigger text, loser. Anyway. So, are you gonna drop off? You're gonna see Perturbator and Ghost. I hate you. Enjoy the gig. Yeah. I'm gonna make a voodoo doll of you and poke it with a stick, because I wish I was going to that. Sova, so, you know, enjoy. Until next time! This has been Mr. Icarus. I'm going to try and find the quit key. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to lie down now. Icarus out!
500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. I have never experienced such a flavor. We must have more. The tip is to be ignited and the smoke inhaled. We must have more. Tingles. Do you feel me? I do. We must have more. The aroma is most pleasing.
What's that smell?
500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
We must have more.
Yesterday I was stuck in the lift for 10 minutes due to a power fluctuation. I had no cigarettes. I began to shake. I began to shake. Yesterday I was stuck in the lift for 10 minutes due to a power fluctuation. I had no cigarettes. I began to shake. I began to shake.
We must have more. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
We must have more. I began to shake. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. I began to shake. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
500 cigarettes. I began to shake. 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. I began to shake. 500 cigarettes.
What's that smell?
We must have more.
Yesterday I was stuck in the lift for 10 minutes due to a power fluctuation. I had no cigarettes. I began to shake. I began to shake. Yesterday I was stuck in the lift for 10 minutes due to a power fluctuation. I had no cigarettes. I began to shake. I began to shake.
The tip is ignited and the smoke inhaled.